Hello, we are the Christensens. I'm Paul.
I'm Brooke.
I'm Paige.
And I'm Jill.
We thought we'd try an amateur video to tell a little bit more about With One Breath.
Tonight, a portion of the proceeds will go towards the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation's Cure Finding Research Program.
Hi, my name is Joe Schwei, and I'm the Executive Director at the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation here in Minnesota. I just want to thank all of you for attending With One Breath tonight and through the years. The money that you're donating and spending tonight is going to a great cause. We exist to cure cystic fibrosis, and we're doing that by investing in research and investing in life-changing therapies that have taken the life expectancy of the average CF patient into the 40s, 50s, and 60s and beyond. So your money's being well spent. Thank you so much for supporting With One Breath and supporting the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation.
With One Breath also supports scientists and doctors at the University of Minnesota. Go Gophers!
Hello, my name is Alexander Koritz. I'm a professor of medicine at the University of Minnesota. I would like to thank With One Breath for the support they've given to our program. We're focused on trying to understand why patients with cystic fibrosis have markedly increased the incidence of colon cancer.
We can't be in the party tonight. We're all in Washington studying quality improvement. But we want to thank you for all the hard work and all the support. We want to thank you for allowing us to use Theo's house and all the support you have for our research in colon cancer and infections. And hopefully we can join you next year. Thanks so much and have a good night.
We also provide housing for people with CF waiting for lung transplant. Tonight is also dedicated to Rima.
Hi, my name is Rima, and I'm 27 years old, and I have cystic fibrosis. I'm waiting for a double lung transplant at the WOB. Hi, my name's Lima, and I'm her sister and her caregiver. About a year and a half ago, before moving from Massachusetts to Colorado, I was told that I needed a double lung transplant a lot sooner than I expected. Not the type of news you want to hear right before moving across the country. After looking for a transplant center that would take Rima, we landed on the WOB. We decided to start a blog together to document this new journey and to help spread awareness for cystic fibrosis and transplants, all while adding some humor along the way. It's called Long Story Short. Yes, we like puns. I decided to wait to get listed until the fall so I can enjoy my summer in Colorado. Unfortunately, Rima's lungs had different plans than just a fun-filled summer. I spent the majority of it in the hospital. After some hard conversations, Lime and I decided to relocate up in Minneapolis, where I would be listed at the WOB. I was on a hard deadline to find us a place to stay, pack up our stuff, tie up loose ends, and move us up to Minneapolis. We arrived at the end of September. I had found us a temporary place to stay at an assistant senior housing center. Yeah, we skipped a couple decades. It was only temporary till I found us a better situation. I got listed shortly after we arrived. We were in a new city to explore and many adventures waiting for us. We have a hard time sitting still, as you can probably tell. One day, shortly after, we got a call from our social worker at the WOB. She told us about an amazing opportunity to rent a house through a cystic fibrosis foundation called With One Breath. We went to the house a couple days later and met Jill while we walked through Theo's place. I can tell you from weeks and weeks of research, I had never dreamt of finding a place like this to rent while we were here for the transplant. We found our new home during this journey. Lime and I felt like a huge burden was lifted right off our shoulders. We never thought that there would be a CF organization out there that would take us under their wing and make us feel so at home. On Halloween, Rima got the call for new lungs. We were in the hospital for 19 hours before it turned out to be a dry run. I ended up getting sick with fevers and had to go back in the hospital a week later. From that point on, it was a whirlwind of new antibiotics, daily doctors and nurse visits, and tests. She was in the hospital for almost 3 months. Punch pizza to the rescue! The hospital food at the WOB is terrible. I did go a bit stir-crazy, but I discovered some tunnels and skyways that connected all the buildings in the surrounding area. At night, I would go on adventures to get some steps in from being cooped up in my room all day. After 3 months, Rima was finally stable enough that they considered letting her go home. After some convincing on my part that I would be the best home nurse money could buy, they said yes and discharged Rima on home IVs. Thanks to Nurse Bean, my home IV treatment and drug schedule is definitely doable. We're still waiting for the call, and Emma has been listed for over 5 months now, so we're pretty antsy about getting it. But she deserves the best pair of lungs. This whole process has been made miles and miles easier because of With One Breath, creating Theo's Place for people like us. We've never heard of another organization that created a space to call home for families in town for CF-related reasons. It's truly incredible the work they've done. From the both of us, we would like to thank With One Breath for making us feel so at home. It's a game changer for us. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. If you want to keep up with our story, check us out on lungstoryshort.com to see all our new adventures and our journey once I get new lungs. Cross your fingers and toes, it's soon.
With One Breath also supports individuals and families fighting CF in the hospital. Here's a story of one family that your generosity helped support last year.
Hi all. Thanks for coming to With One Breath tonight. We wanted to say a little thank you from us for all the love and support we've got from With One Breath over the last year and the With One Breath family. Without the support from you all, we would have had a hard time making it through 2016 in the search for Emma's new lungs. Emma spent a lot of time in the hospital last year waiting for lungs, and finally on July 27th, she received her gift of a double lung transplant, and we're happy to say that she's seen zero sign of rejection and is really thriving and learning all sorts of new things and learning how to live life more than she's ever been able to before. Very excited that she never has to do the vest treatment again. She got rid of her port, and right before With One Breath, she's going to get rid of her feeding tube button for the first time since she was 4 years old. So we can't thank you enough for being a part of the family, our family, including this dog Cooper, and just you saying lots of prayers and giving us lots of love. Because without With One Breath, it would have been very hard to make it through. It's families like us that we're helping, and that makes us feel incredibly good that we can help other families from what we went through. We are very humbled by Emma's gift, and we just can't thank the family and Emma's donor. You know, there's no thanks enough. So become an organ donor and have your friends and family do it, because we've seen it firsthand how it can bring our family back together. There's a lot more smiles here, and there's a lot more smiles here every day because of it. So thanks again for supporting us, and have a great night. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. It's too long.
We would like to thank the sponsors of tonight's event, our committee members, all the volunteers that have put on this spectacular night, and everyone that's donated an item, played in a band, is a fan of a band, or simply is here tonight to help support our cause. Thank you.
Muchas
gracias.
Merci beaucoup.